Here's to new beginnings. I give you Delia's Crystal Palace. Here, 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 here.
Bob.
Yeah, Siobhan. So, Johnny, come on, let's have another round. Except you. You can't drink, you're working. Just me and the little lady here.
I'm not drinking either.
Oh, I see, I'm drinking alone, huh? No wonder I'm so depressed.
You sure you need one?
Yeah, Johnny, just one more, then go home to bed early, get up early, gotta be raring to go. Open up tomorrow again. D rides again, gotta be ready to go.
Okay, one more.
Bob.
I'm sorry, Siobhan. What was the question?
Nothing. I just wish you weren't so miserable. I wish I could do something.
Not a damn thing you can do, honey. Thank you.
Well, at least Dee's Crystal Palace is back in business.
What are you trying to say, Siobhan? Dee's a different person now. Let's not talk about Dee anymore. I mean, how about Maeve's sister? She coming over, Johnny?
Yeah. Maeve got a letter this morning. Annie sounds great, doesn't she?
Yeah. I'm not saying Dee can change who she is, but she's capable of learning a lesson she has before.
She has got to learn to stop using people, Siobhan. She's got to stop using Faith. She's got to stop using this family. She's got to stop using me. I mean, that's a little more of a lesson than you had planned, right?
I think she's terribly ashamed by what she did to Faith.
Ashamed of what? She got away with it, didn't she? I mean, is Barry gonna press charges? I doubt that. I mean, what happened over at the Crystal Palace? If that's God's punishment, that's pretty damn mild. One good month of business and we're in the black again, and then you tell me what kind of lesson she learned. Big Brother certainly hasn't walked out on her. Not yet, anyway.
Could you do that?
Could I take care of myself instead of her? I hope so, kiddo. It's going to be the last straw someday, and I'm going to say goodbye. And if I can't say goodbye, well, I got worse problems than anybody else. So, what about Annie? Now we finished that. Joe. How's Joe doing?
Okay, no more about Delia. Joe's fine.
Yeah, why don't you tell Bobby about his new apartment? She spent most of last night there.
That's not true, Daddy, and even if it were, it's none of your business.
Well, it happens to be partially
Hi,
my...
Jack.
Hi.
Hi, Jack.
Bob, Johnny. I have some new information.
About Joe?
Secondarily, primarily it's about T-Zone, a deal he made that involved... Bob, I can't talk about this without talking about Delia.
Oh, well. I'll go see what the special is in the kitchen.
Lamb.
You know, on second thought, Jack, maybe you better tell me about this. I'd rather hear it from you than her.
Okay.
Today, prepare yourself for the ugliest half hour on TV.
Killer poncho.
Thanks. Join the editors of People magazine for a look back at Ugly Betty's most beautiful moments.
That is the absolute cruelest thing I've ever seen. Someone's getting a raise.
With the beauty of Ugly Betty, today at 1 and again at midnight on SoapNet.
When Wally crashes Brian Datillo's crib,
Well, let's see the rest of your house.
they play a little one-on-one with a soap opera twist.
Sammy, don't go with Brandon. You know you love me. Get your head out of the stars.
Find out who's got what it takes to be a leading man. When Wally spends one day with Brian Datillo. Tonight at 12:30, only on SoapNet. Sunday at 7, SoapNet gives you one last chance to catch up on the week's worth of days before the new week begins.
Come to me, baby.
Spend Sunday nights in Salem.
Wind up your weekend with one last look at all the day's drama.
Damn it!
One final fling with all your favorite characters.
I'm just a woman who's gonna do whatever it takes to make sure she winds up with the man she loves.
One whole week of days in one big night.
The week's worth of days of our lives.
Spend Sunday nights in Salem starting at 7 on SoapNet.
Fact. Chamonix Jeunesse is a new anti-aging eye cream that the big cosmetic companies don't want you to know about. Fact. Jeunesse is clinically proven to visibly reduce the appearance of lines and wrinkles in just 5 minutes. That's right, 5 minutes. How do I know? I use it myself. Now you can get a full 30-day supply of this breakthrough miracle eye cream absolutely free. Jeunesse features Relaxaderm technology to smooth your wrinkles away. Call now and you'll also receive our Jeunesse Collagen Builder with natural peptides to help prevent future wrinkles. You'll get both the Jeunesse eye cream and the Collagen Builder absolutely free.
Everybody knows the difference. My husband did, my friends did, and even my kids noticed a difference.
Unlike other creams or invasive Botox, Jeunesse is all natural with powerful antioxidants. No mineral oil, no petroleum byproducts, and no pharmaceutical preservatives.
I was really skeptical because nothing had ever worked before. But Jeunesse literally took years off my face in 5 minutes.
But don't take our word for it. Try Jeunesse free and see the dramatic results for yourself. When you look in the mirror, you'll be amazed at how vibrant and radiant your skin will be.
The other products don't compare to Jeunesse. I get results within 5 minutes, and I look 10 years younger.
So try the anti-aging miracle that big cosmetic companies are hoping remains a secret. Get your free 30-day supply of Jeunesse 5-Minute Eye Cream and the Collagen Builder today, and you only pay shipping and handling. Call right now, and you'll also receive our neck tightening treatment as your free gift while supplies last. Imagine, you'll get a full 30-day supply of our 5-Minute Eye Cream, our Collagen Builder, and our neck tightening treatment absolutely free.
Call now to take advantage of this limited time offer. Call 1-800-656-7403 or log on to 18.myskinsecret.com.
Good evening again. Any word from Max?
Not yet.
Okay, I'll call him. Actually, on second thought, I don't think I should call him. It's a bit late in London. I think I'll let him call me. Wouldn't want to wake his wife or whoever.
Are you all right?
Wonderful.
Oh, okay.
Well, maybe just a touch silly, but Wes Leonard and a combination of champagne can do that to you, but it's fun, so what the hell? Shouldn't you go home? It's almost 9 o'clock.
Past my bedtime?
Sorry, just a suggestion. Suit yourself. Good night.
Ray, I stayed to do some research.
Oh, well, in that case, carry on.
It's about Wes Leonard.
Anything juicy?
Let's just say he'd be a poor choice for an employee.
Why?
Among other things, he's got a record.
A police record?
Yeah.
As in murder, larceny?
As in bad risk. I'm not going to go into any of the details. I'm just suggesting...
Oh, please do. Go into the details. Michael, is he a cat burglar? Oh, please say that he is a cat burglar. Do you remember the movie To Catch a Thief with Cary Grant? Ever since that movie, I have been mad for cat burglars.
This can wait until tomorrow.
No, I want to hear it now.
I really don't think you're in the mood to listen.
No, I'm not, but I've got to because Wes will be here any minute. Oh, now, good heavens, Michael, you're not shocked because I have an evening appointment. I have lots of evening appointments.
Ray, Wes Leonard and champagne is not the same thing as Wes Leonard and coffee. Don't make him an offer tonight. Wait. Ray, let me take you home.
Why on earth would I do that?
Oh, because you're a little strung out, a little bit high, and beautiful, and very sexy. Ray, let me take you home.
I am sexy and beautiful and not quite in shape to make big decisions.
Right.
What's on the police record?
Oh, drunken brawl in a bar. 2-bit stuff. He's cheap, not your kind.
But I like all kinds. You, above all people, should know that, darling. And now get your hand off me so I can go to the press room. Thank you for doing the research. He really does seem right for a cat burglar.
Hi, Mickey. Look, I seem to be lost. Could you point me in the general direction of your boss?
Okay, I got this from Rose through a very reliable source, only I don't want Rose quoted, all right? Right. Tissot put up the money for Delia to buy the Crystal Palace. I checked it out with Delia, and with Barry Ryan, it's true.
But she made all that money in the commodities market.
Yeah, well, obviously not enough.
Barry knew?
Yeah, they were close at the time.
Tissot, huh? What's the rest of it, Jack? What did he want in return?
Well, I figure he wanted to use the place as a front for his drug operation.
Oh, my.
My hidden room in the basement, you remember that?
Yeah, the one Amy took Maeve down to?
Wait, but you mean Delia was involved in drugs?
Is it still going on, Jack?
No. Now, according to Rose's source, the plan was scrapped when Tissot died.
Who is this source?
Somebody trustworthy.
Whose name is?
No names.
Come on, Jack. Dee admitted all this to you.
No. What she finally admitted was, yes, Tissot put up the money. In return, she was to revamp the place, use her name, act as the hostess, and receive 25% of the profits. Now, no drugs, she says. And if there was anything illegal, Tissot didn't tell her about it.
Oh, yeah, she says.
Well, Barry backs her up on that.
So Tissot owns the Crystal Palace, huh? Or his heirs do? His heir?
No.
Delia claims that she has ownership passed on to her when Tissot died.
Well, I'm surprised she didn't come crying to you, saying it's all a thing of the past.
Well, it is in the past, actually. I'm not saying let Dee off the hook, but in a sense, things have worked out.
No, they didn't work out. They're just interrupted. The hidden room is still there. Tissot's organization is still there under new management, still in the rackets, maybe still in drugs.
Well, they can't do anything now that we know. Bobby could have the room closed up or guarded or both. We let everyone know at the Crystal Palace. They'd never get away with it, Jack.
Joe.
What about Joe?
Where's Joe living?
You're out of your head. You're incredible. I'm not going to listen to anything you have to say, not one word.
You're going to listen whether you like it or not.
You said enough this morning, Jack. You have interfered enough.
This morning, I pointed out that you weren't keeping your promise to go slow with Joe. And I didn't say half what I wanted to. And I don't think it's interference to ask what he's doing about a job. Now, maybe I know.
You are so unfair, no matter how much you dislike him. And don't go into how concerned you are for me. You are concerned with nailing Joe. You have just got to get something on him, don't you? When the DA couldn't do it for you, you set him up to buy stolen securities. They didn't work, so now you're back to Tissot and all that water under the bridge. It's a real campaign with you, isn't it? Well, it's starting to make me furious.
You think he didn't know about Tissot backing Delia?
Joe is not running a drug operation.
Why is he living at the Crystal Palace? Simple coincidence?
He's not running a drug operation.
He's revamping the apartment up there. Does that mean more hidden rooms?
Oh, stop it. You found out one thing today about Tissot and Delia. Whatever deal they had, Joe is not and was not part of it. So take your suspicions someplace else. Tell them to my father, but damn it, don't tell them to me.
Fine. I'll follow through on my own. Meanwhile, you keep your word, huh? Go easy with Joe. Spend the night here, huh?
Hello.
How much of that did you hear?
Oh, I got the gist of it.
Delia told Jack that Tissot put up the money for the Crystal Palace. Did you know that?
Yes. Jack, my uncle was very fond of Delia. They had a real friendship. Essentially, he bought the Crystal Palace for her. He left it to her in his will. That was private, between them, and not my business to discuss.
Yeah? What's going on there now? That's your business?
think Siobhan said it all. Take your suspicions somewhere else.
Okay. I'll be seeing you.
Come inside.
No, no. We're gonna sit right here where Johnny can see that I'm being good. Thank you. It was a wonderful feeling, being defended by my wife.
Joe, I need you to tell me everything you know about you and Delia and the Crystal Palace.
Get your Y&R fix 5 nights a week.
I'm gonna make you the happiest woman on the face of the earth.
Same-day episodes of Y&R. Weeknights at 7 on SoapNet.
I'm not leaving you, ever.
A burning question.
Blair Kramer, will you marry me?
A rendezvous heats up.
You think it's hot in here? I'm gonna really make you hot.
Ignite your passion. Watch One Life to Live. Weekdays on ABC. And weeknights at 9 on SoapNet.
Do you love spending hours working out at the gym? If you do, the Total Gym is not for you.
But if you want one of the fastest, most effective workouts ever, then the Total Gym is for you.
For our 10th anniversary, we have an incredible deal.
You can try the Total Gym in your home for an entire month, risk-free.
We'll ship you a Total Gym at our expense. If you don't see a remarkable change, just send it back, and we'll return every penny you were charged. But if you're like most of us, once you try it, you'll never want to be without it again.
Just 1 year on the Total Gym and I've lost 45 pounds.
So take our risk-free challenge and get the body you've always wanted. Why go to the gym when you can own one?
Call the number on your screen for our anniversary special. Try the Total Gym in your home risk-free for 60 days. We'll pay shipping and handling. Call now.
Now technology and simplicity have come together to create a cell phone unlike any other.
Bigger buttons, bigger numbers. You try it. Jitterbug is the perfect cell phone for me and my mom. It's nice how the numbers light up. Wow, how about that? The soft ear cushion really makes a difference. Every word comes through loud and clear.
No cutesy symbols, no flashing lights, just a great phone.
This is good. Jitterbug is the cell phone my parents will actually use.
Special operators can assist you 24 hours a day.
May I add that name to your phone list, Mrs. Davis?
Call now, 1-800-445-8558. A Jitterbug is yours with 3 easy payments of $49. Service as low as $10 a month. Call today and get a free car charger.
Now playing on Project My World, the girls head to London for this season's last hurrah.
It's hard to believe that we've already been traveling for just a little over a month, and this is our final stop.
We are in London, England.
In typical Project My World style, the girls jump right in.
When you're in there, you're completely out of control. Me with the gun. Watch out.
And they look back on their incredible European adventure. Project My World, season finale, now playing on DirecTV Channel 101.
Mrs. Woodard's office is next door.
What, this way?
Across the hall.
What? Oh, she's not home.
What?
She's not home. She's not in her office. I just looked in there. Boy, who lives here?
I do. Mrs. Woodard went down to the press room. You can wait for her out by the receptionist desk.
Wait, this is yours?
Yes, you can wait for her outside.
No, that's okay. I wanted some company anyway. What was it you said you'd do for Ray?
I'm her executive assistant.
Which means?
Which means a lot of work. And no drinking.
You know, you and I have not made the adjustment that we might have. As a rule, I charm the pants off strangers, and then after they've known me a while, they detest me. But you skipped the preliminaries.
Not at all.
Now, do you mean that? Wow. See? No, I've been reading you all wrong. I have.
Chalk it up to experience.
I certainly will do that. Isn't this something? Here I thought this pain-in-the-neck kid hated my guts, and all the time I was making a new friend. Put her there, Mickey. Isn't that something? Well, how do you rate this place?
I'm good at my job.
That's all there is to it?
Why don't you talk to Mrs. Woodard about that?
It's gonna be like going to heaven. If you get this, I mean, I'm more than good at my work. I'm brilliant. If you get this, I'm gonna get a suite in a penthouse. Do they have a penthouse?
Not for you.
Oh, come on now, fair is fair. I'm a writer.
Writers work in the press office.
Let me just clear that. Are you telling me that Jack Finelli works in the press room while you're up here?
I will tell you something. I don't think you're funny.
Mick, I am dead serious. You see, at the paper where I work at now, I'm in a cubbyhole. A cubbyhole, but then so is everybody else. Somebody like you just sort of leans up against the wall out in the hallway. I mean, if you worked at my paper, you'd be carrying your stuff around in a plastic bag or a shopping cart or something. You see what I'm saying? No, I think it's logical. If I come to work for a company that treats their assistants like this, then I deserve
Mr.
at least
Leonard, I don't think you should work here. It wouldn't be right for you.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Something to do with the boss? Come on, you can tell me. I'm very discreet. I'm also very sophisticated. I've done it all, you know what I mean? Nothing surprises me. Come on, what's the word?
The word is you're out of line.
I generally am. But no, you see, I'm asking, what is the word on Ms. Ray Woodard? Now, why is it that I wouldn't want her for my boss? Come on. Come on, you got me so curious now. I'm just about
Do I hear a familiar voice? Oh, yes, indeed, I do. Hello, Wes. Been waiting long?
Time flies when you're having a good time.
I'm so glad. Michael has been entertaining you, I'm sure, drinks and so forth?
No, we don't drink here. We just flex our muscles. Brain muscles.
Well, instead of explaining that to me, why don't you just tell me about Ed's offer?
You get right down to business, don't you? Don't waste any time. Is that the problem? I mean, is that... As a matter of fact, Ed made me an offer that I can refuse. Very easily.
Does that mean we might have a deal?
Well, I know, but let me just confer with Mick on this here now. Mickey, do you think that I would enjoy working here?
Sure.
That cinches it. I'm hired.
And I am delighted.
Ryan's Hope is next. Later, no one gets you closer to the stars on Soapography and One Day With. Only on SoapNet.
Have you noticed, sir, the halo that's around my head?
I don't want to be answerable to anybody else on the face of this earth.
It was stupid. Very, very stupid.
Ryan's Hope. Next on SoapNet.
Why would I want to spend summer anywhere but here?
On Falcon Beach, Aaron makes a friendly offer.
We could be friends with benefits.
And leans back, which can only mean one thing.
The police have been here looking for you.
Trouble.
Son of a bitch!
Falcon Beach, today at noon and again tomorrow at midnight on SoapNet. Elizabeth's discovery just might be the last straw for her and Lucky.
Rick, let me open the drawer.
Watch this week's episodes of General Hospital, Sundays starting at 12 on SoapNet.
Make yourself at home. We'll be out in a minute.
What are you doing?
Need a moment?
Look, Mom, he wants to help you with your laundry.
When you need a moment, chew it over with Twix.
Nicorette Fruit Gel, the stop-smoking gum that helps fight cravings and is coated with a grapefruit flavor, so you might actually use it, which means this time it could help you quit. Nicorette Fruit Gel. Start chewing, start quitting.
Honey, where's the car?
Your brother came by and borrowed it.
Kevin or Dave?
Dave?
That's when it came to me. Why don't we extend coverage no matter who you let drive your car?
I like that. That's good.
Your coverage extended to anyone you let drive your car. Call 1-800-450-6319 now and see how much you can save. Or get an immediate quote at 21st.com. 21st Auto Insurance. Drivers just like you.
Everything I know about Delia and Tissot, okay? He thought she was beautiful and strange. She made him laugh. There was nothing cute between them. He simply enjoyed her. It was a rare thing.
You haven't answered my question.
That was background. He bought the Crystal Palace for her because it pleased him.
She said the money was hers, and you knew that was a lie.
I knew.
Why didn't you tell me?
What, should I have betrayed a confidence? Would that have helped anybody?
It would have been helpful to know the circles Delia was running in, given Mary's death, given the shootout that happened in this very room, given everything, Joe. I think you should have told me the truth.
I'm sorry, but I have to disagree. And she was not running with Tissot. She only saw...
Please don't play it down. I asked you to be straight.
She only saw him every once in a while, which is the way they both liked it. What does that look mean? You don't believe me? What, do you think I'm sitting here eye to eye with you, lying through my teeth?
I'm remembering another gunfight. Tissot was shot at that one, and it happened at the Crystal Palace.
So what? The man had enemies. Because they cornered him here, does that follow that Johnny and Tissot were involved, huh?
Of course not. What?
All right, it doesn't follow for Delia either. I mean, she is not a criminal. And my uncle had a good side. He did her a favor, and she accepted it. And she kept her mouth shut, and everything was fine until she talked to Finelli. Why'd she do that?
He had her dead to rights, his friend.
Huh?
I don't know, a couple friends gave him a tip, and he brought it to Delia a while ago, and she couldn't get around it.
What was his tip?
Tissot bought the Crystal Palace to fund a drug operation, but he died before it got underway.
Well, if that is true, this is the first I have ever heard about it.
Some people think you're finishing what he started.
Is that Jack's theory?
There's a hidden room. People could work and nobody'd see. Your apartment's right there.
A hidden room in my apartment? What the hell do you think I've been doing?
In the basement. Didn't you know?
How would I know about that? Unless Tissot told me, right? Well, he never did. I am not mixed up in drugs. You can't think that, not when you were so fierce with Jack. You have to believe me.
I want to.
Wonder what he's telling her now.
I don't know, Johnny. I'm just too tired. I'm gonna go home. Hey, listen, Delia should be in a little while. I don't want to see Delia now.
But there are questions that have to be asked, Bobby.
Not by me. Not tonight. Tonight, I take care of myself. Period.
Today, prepare yourself for the ugliest half hour on TV. Join the editors of People magazine for a look back at Ugly Betty's most beautiful moments. Today at 1 and again at midnight on SoapNet.
Hi, John.
Hey, Raj.
I don't mean to interrupt anything, but I'm looking for Dee.
Be with you.
Hi. Is Dee around?
We don't know where she is. In fact, she was supposed to take little John out to dinner.
Faith had to do it instead.
Yeah, she left Crystal Palace a little while before I did.
Yeah, well, I already tried the office.
She probably thought it wasn't such a hot idea to show her face around here tonight. Can I get you something from the bar?
No, thanks, John. And what has Delia been up to now, if I may inquire?
Oh, you may indeed.
Daddy, do we have to go through this again?
Well, I think we do, sweetheart. I mean, if Roger's looking for Dee, he ought to know what he can expect. It's not so much as what she's been up to lately, it's what she did a year ago. Did you know she went into business with Tiso Novotny?
What?
Oh, yeah. He was her silent partner in the Crystal Palace. When he died, he willed it to her. And you believe that? Gone into business with the man who killed Mary.
Daddy.
It's the truth.
Look, how did you find all this out?
Well, Jack got suspicious somehow. He confronted Delia with it. She didn't deny a thing. Except the drugs.
Drugs?
You make it sound like she's a dealer. There's no evidence that there were drugs anywhere near the Crystal Palace. Jack's source said that Tiso had plans to use the restaurant in some way, but we don't know how or for what. Delia swears she had nothing to do with drugs. Barry knew about the partnership, and he says she never mentioned drugs.
Well, look, if Tiso was going to use the Crystal Palace as a front for some kind of criminal activity, it was bound to be drugs, right? Jack thinks that hidden room downstairs had something to do with it. The place where Amy holed up with Ryan.
Look, when did all this happen?
A couple hours ago. Jack talked to Dee at the Crystal Palace, then he checked, and then he came right over here and he...
The Crystal Palace? I thought she was here upstairs when she talked to Jack.
No, we haven't seen her since early this morning.
So Dee has been found out again, Raj. Right now she's probably off doing her crying in the middle of the night routine in the rain. Well, nobody here is going to worry about her.
Saturday Night Right with The Young and the Restless tonight starting at 7.
At 5 o'clock, will you know where your children are?
I got 3 tests next week.
Welcome to West Beverly High.
The kids from Beverly Hills have a study date with SoapNet.
Aren't you guys even worried? Yes, I'm worried. Fred Siegel's having a sale. I know by the time we get there, everything in a size 2 will be gone.
Catch 2 episodes of 90210 weekdays starting at 5.
I love this. I started flying when I was 10 years old, and I just never stopped flying. My name is Andy Haynes. I'm a pilot. When I'm in the sky, I get this real sense of clarity, as if I can solve any problem. Every day, I try to get the most out of life. Now I want to get the most out of Medicare. That's why I chose Secure Horizons. I get Part D prescription drug coverage, which is great. Every time I've seen my doctor, the co-payment was always the same. I get vision and hearing benefits, and you know how important vision is to a pilot. They have these great wellness programs. They have a large network of doctors and hospitals, and I don't pay a penny more than I'm already paying for Medicare.
Get the most out of Medicare. Call now to get this free package to learn more about Secure Horizons Medicare Advantage health plans.
My wife and I looked at all the plans out there, and Secure Horizons made it all so easy for us. They have an 800 number, they answered all of our questions, and we felt confident that we made the best selection.
Call Secure Horizons today to get the benefits you've been looking for, all in one place. Benefits like Part D prescription drug coverage for over 1,300 brand name and generic prescription drugs. Over 60,000 network pharmacies accept our Medicare drug plans. Predictable costs for doctor visits and medical services, vision and hearing benefits, wellness programs to help keep you healthy and independent. And in most places, Secure Horizons health plans don't cost a penny more than you're already paying for original Medicare.
They say when you want to get your bearings, look to the horizon. And now, Secure Horizons is showing me the way.
Live secure, be secure. Secure Horizons by United Healthcare. Call this number today to sign up or to find out more.
Oh, you're gorgeous. And now, Kimberly the Mysterious will astound and amaze you by divining who sent these roses. Michael. Ha! More likely a bribe. Forget the career and have babies. Love, Seneca.
Hello to you, too.
Oh, Barry, I'm sorry. Bad timing, I guess.
I gather these weren't from one of your, favorite fans.
I'm from the hospital. Barry, you got me into trouble, and I need you to help me get out.
What have I done?
Remember all that advice you gave me about making Seneca happy and keeping my home life tranquil for the sake of my art?
Yeah, that was good advice.
Well, I got myself involved in that horrible dinner party. And one of Seneca's friends from medical school got me involved in Riverside Hospital's Spring Festival.
Well, I hope you plan to explain all that, because I didn't understand a word you said.
Do you care?
Of course I do. It's one of the things you pay me for.
Okay. One of Seneca's old friends from medical school is now at Riverside. His name is Dr. Ross. And he's the one that got me involved in the Spring Festival for Riverside Hospital for the children's ward.
Well, I know children aren't at the top of your list of favorites, but it certainly won't hurt you, and I can probably get your name mentioned in columns around town. It'll be good for your image.
Well, Dr. Ross won't. The Spring Festival he has planned has nothing to do with the hospital. He's a lech.
And he's the one that sent you the flowers. Well, he's a classy lech. Why don't you tell Seneca he's bothering you?
I can't. If I tell Seneca, he'll think I was flirting with him.
Have you been?
No.
Well, then deal with it yourself. Put him off gently but firmly.
Gently but firmly assumes that he has some kind of subtlety, which he doesn't. And firm is out. The man is still Seneca's friend. The most I can do is pretend to be too busy to do anything but act.
Well, okay, I think I can help you with that. I got a couple of auditions tentatively scheduled for you. I'm not sure you'll be interested, but it won't hurt to tell you about them. One's a freebie. It's a public service announcement. The other thing is a designer jeans ad. Sounds as though it'll be just racy enough to stir up a little bit of controversy, but you will look wide-eyed and innocent. I hate to admit it, but it'll probably get your name around faster than dozens of starring roles on Broadway.
I'll take him. And anything else you can get, too.
Don't get over-anxious. I want you to be selective. And I have to admit that the jeans ad is borderline. So you consider it, and we'll talk about it later, okay? Now, I gotta get out of here. You got curtain in half an hour.
No, you can't leave. Seneca and Jimmy are coming to see the show again. I'm afraid they're gonna come backstage, and I need a little moral support.
I'll tell you what. I'll go out there and find them, And I'll tell them that you're preparing now. I'll bring them back here in the intermission for 1 minute, and then I'll get them out of
Do
here.
you have to bring him at all? Couldn't you take him out and get him drunk or something?
Somehow I don't think that's likely. Have a good performance.
Okay. You don't have one in there?
No.
There you go. What's your say?
I don't know. Could you read it for me?
I certainly will. A temptation denied is a pleasure lost. And don't live it up so high that you cannot live it down.
What do they mean?
Well, the first one means that you'll be sorry if you don't do whatever you want. And the second one says you'll be sorry if you do.
Oh.
Have you thought any more about your new room?
Not much.
Well, I have. I was thinking that maybe we could paint a big picture on one of the walls, like a jungle or the inside of a spaceship or whatever you want. How's that sound?
Sounds okay.
You know, I've been making lots of plans lately. In fact, the wedding is almost all set, and I even found my dress today.
That's good.
How would you like to be in the wedding party?
At Ron's?
No, that kind of party is called a reception. No, I mean, how would you like to be part of the group in the wedding?
Like when I carried into Ron's Ray and Joe's?
Exactly. Yeah, you could do that for your father and me if you want to. Or else you could just stand up with your grandparents, because they're going to be our witnesses. What do you say? Yeah. You know, you would have to get all dressed up in a three-piece suit. You know, like the kind your father wears to work.
A three-piece suit?
Yeah.
Like Daddy wears?
Yeah.
Jill!
Hi. Hello. How you doing, little John?
Great.
Ooh, I'm glad.
Come and sit with us, please.
It looks to me like you're just getting ready to go.
No, we
Yeah, we
aren't.
were. Somebody I know has to go to school tomorrow. Come on.
How are you?
Fine. I've been unbelievably busy, but I'm fine.
Are things getting themselves together with the wedding?
Finally. In fact, I found my dress today, and it's beautiful. It was almost like it was just waiting there for me. It's perfect.
I'm glad everything's going well.
Well, everything is, almost. Come on, hon. Let's get you home so you can do your homework.
Bye-bye.
Bye, Jill.
And all that time, I thought she was being so self-sufficient,
She was taking money from Tizo Novotny.
You know, when I look back on it, it all fits. That night at the Crystal Palace, the assassination attempt on Tizo. Before all hell broke loose, she was unbelievably nervous that Tizo and I were both there. Then later on, when Tizo was in the hospital, she was very uncomfortable when the three of us were together. Look, Joe, did you know anything?
Listen, let's get one thing straight, all right? I had no part in Tizo's arrangement with Delia, the same way I had no part in any other business deal of his. Yeah, I knew he had given her the money, but I assumed it was a friendly gesture. As far as this hidden room, I never even knew it existed. I had no connection with the Crystal Palace, now or then. I took that apartment upstairs because Delia offered it. That's all. I know some people may find that hard to believe, may choose not to believe it. I don't care. As long as Siobhan does.
Why were you looking for Dee?
I don't even remember. Look, I think I'm just gonna skip it tonight.
Wait a second, Roger, I don't know if that's such a good idea. I think she's probably very upset. So why don't you go back to the restaurant again? You might find her there.
Yeah, well, I don't think I'm in the mood for full-blown hysteria at this moment. I'll have to think it through.
Well, don't be too hard on her. Tizo was dead before she knew anything about his connection with Mary's death. I'm sure she saw no harm in accepting the Crystal Palace as a bequest. She knew that he wouldn't be asking for any favors in return. I can't help it. I like her.
Seems to run in the family.
SoapNet.com, the online home for daily recaps and spoilers for every soap, insider access to the hottest stars, games like Soapy Solitaire. Plus, get the free Soap Planet newsletter for exclusive store discounts and dish from soap specialists. Get it all now. SoapNet.com.
Weeknights on SoapNet.
I'm not leaving you, ever.
A burning question.
Claire Kramer, will you marry me?
A rendezvous heats up.
You think it's hot in here? I'm gonna really make you hot.
Ignite your passion. Watch One Life to Live, weeknights at 9 on SoapNet.
Someone killed our baby.
Who did this?
Our daughter.
Elena! Look out! Someone's targeting our family.
I can't lose you again. I love you.
Keep your mouth shut. You're part of this family, too.
If you thought 2006 was surprising, watch what happens in 2007. Days of Our Lives, weeknights at 11 on SoapNet.
There's no better way to get in physical and cardio shape than with the Total Gym.
All you have to do is use it one time to be amazed by the workout it can give you in just a few minutes.
It doesn't just isolate a specific muscle. It'll work on that, but it'll work on all the muscles in general.
Just changing the angle of your arms works different muscle groups.
Now let's work on the triceps now. From here, just pull straight down.
This one's called the Surfer. Feels fun. Finally, get the body you want faster and easier than you could ever imagine.
I've been using the Total Gym for over 25 years, and I can tell you, nothing can give you the workout a Total Gym can.
Call 1-800-939-7178. That's 1-800-939-7178. Call now.
Fed up with your overpriced internet service and looking for something new? It's time for an ISP makeover, and this is a job for People PC Online. Go to peoplepc.com now and cut your internet bill in half. For only $10.95 a month, you get unlimited internet access, including a smart dialer with more local access numbers than AOL for faster, more reliable connections. You get a complete suite of security tools, including spam controls to help keep junk mail out, a pop-up blocker to help stop pop-ups, and email virus protection powered by Symantec. You can even keep using your favorite instant messenger. Ready for your internet makeover? Go to peoplepc.com now to try us free for 30 days and compare us side by side with your current ISP or call 1-800-583-1308. People PC Online, a better way to internet.
Hi, Holly. So, do you want to make $50 the easy way? I'll make $50 just for turning you on to this. It's a 50-50 offer. You get to dump unreliable cable and fall in love with DirecTV. Plus, you get a DVD player and $50. And I get $50. What's not to love?
Sign up your friends, and you'll both make $50. Go to directtv.com/refer.
So, do you want to make $50 the easy way?
Going.
What's the rush?
Oh, there's no rush. I just have to get up early tomorrow. I gotta meet some people and talk about some business leads.
Anything promising?
No, just leads so far.
Well, I'll walk you.
No, I don't think so. I don't want to irritate your father any more than I already have this evening.
Oh, well, don't let it get to you.
I won't. I'll dream about you. Bye. Hi, little John.
Hi.
Hi, Joe. Hi, Ray.
Where's Daddy?
Your daddy is upstairs trying to untangle the mess I make of my tax records every year.
Bye, Faith.
Bye.
Thanks for dinner.
You're welcome.
I don't think I'll disturb Frank. I have some patients I need to see over at the hospital. So.
Well, how's your program going over there?
Oh, it's going really good. I feel like I'm establishing rapport with them, especially the teenagers. At first, they assume I'm too old to know the first thing about helping them, but then they realize I have the same problem they do.
Wow. Teenage alcoholics. Good luck with the program.
Oh, thank you.
So how'd your dinner go with Little John?
Well, I think that falls in the not-so-wonderful category. It's practically a monologue. I mean, he wasn't rude. He just wasn't terribly excited about being with me. But I did get the tiniest flicker of enthusiasm when I asked him to be in the wedding party. And then Jill walked in, and that was it.
Oh, that's rough.
But it's just going to take some time to work it out.
Yeah.
But I'm not giving up.
That's my girl.
Well, I better get going. Tell Frank I'll see him later.
Okay, sweetheart.
Bye, babe.
Bye.
I'm sorry, I bumped into the table.
That's all right, John. Supposed to be doing these papers for your granddad anyway, not sleeping. So, how was your dinner with Faith?
Okay.
Just okay? Not super great? What did you talk about?
Not much. Girl talk. She got a new dress.
Well, that's funny. I never knew Faith to talk girl talk. Must be some dress, huh? What else did you talk about?
Stuff.
Did she tell you about her plan for painting a mural on one of your walls?
What's a mural?
Well, a mural's a big painting, covers the whole wall.
Oh, yeah. She told me.
Well, I thought it was a pretty neat idea. What did you think?
Sounds okay.
Just okay?
Can I help you pay your taxes?
No, John. Thanks anyway. You probably have a lot of homework. Why don't you go on in your room and get started on it?
Okay.
That's a switch. Oh.
Oh, no, I forgot my book bag.
Forgot your book bag. Do you remember where you left it?
I'm not sure. I had it on the way home from school. It's at Lem's, Daddy. We have to get it.
All right, John, just let me finish this section. Okay?
It's gotta be now.
John, just a minute. I'll be finishing this section.
I have to do my math homework. I got the mean teacher for math, and I'll be in real trouble if it's not done tomorrow.
Real trouble, huh?
Yeah.
All right. Okay, let me get my coat.
Next, spend some time with your favorite stars on Soapography and One Day With. Later, secrets are revealed on Melrose Place on SoapNet.
Had trauma, thoughts would come, but the function to speak wasn't there.
Losing someone to a suicide, there's always unanswered questions.
It just felt like the plug was pulled.
The full story in their words. Soapography. Coming up next, only on SoapNet. Bianca has just begun to unravel the mystery that is Zarf.
You're helping me. It's why I need you, Bianca.
I need you too.
Watch this week's episodes of All My Children. Today starting at 2 on SoapNet. Weeknights on SoapNet. Secrets revealed. Sam's past.
Whoa, Jason, think if you saw that.
Maxie's miscarriage.
I was never pregnant.
And will Carly discover Sonny's secret?
There's no longer any need for a phony marriage to Carly.
Watch General Hospital weeknights at 10 on SoapNet.
Oh, no. Turn around. He's right behind you.
Grab Grandpa pillows, twin sheets, and more from Martha Stewart every day. $10 and under, only at Kmart.
Nicorette Fruit Gel, the stop-smoking gum that helps fight cravings and is coated with a grapefruit flavor. So you might actually use it, which means this time it could help you quit. Nicorette Fruit Gel. Start chewing, start quitting.
For years, I've been telling you how to get cash now for your structured settlement or annuity payments. Times change, and your financial needs change with them. If you need cash today, J.G. Wentworth can help. We work with thousands of people just like you to get the most cash for their structured settlement or annuity payments. It's your money. Use it when you need it. Call J.G. Wentworth today.
Call 866-778-4919.
Come in. Barry.
Hi.
Hi.
I see my flowers arrived.
Oh, the card just said from the hospital entertainment committee. I didn't realize they were from you.
Well, Kim, you must realize how impressed with you I am.
Thank you very much, but I'm very extravagant.
My pleasure.
Jimmy's been telling me how well the plans for the Spring Festival are going. How much help you've been, honey. Oh, the Spring Festival is Riverside's annual amateur production for the children who were inpatients.
Yes, I know. Kim told me.
Ah, that's just the kind of enthusiasm we've needed. And I knew Kim would provide it. This is going to be the best spring festival Riverside's ever had.
Well, normally I'd be cynical and tell you the chairman says that every year, but given Kim's involvement, I'd say this year you're probably right.
You know, Kim, there seemed to be extra fire in your performance tonight.
There really was.
I'm in a lousy mood.
Really? Well, it certainly works for you on stage. Must be an actor's trick.
Being in a bad mood?
Well, you know, using it to advantage. Taking negative impulses, channeling it into positive outlets.
Thought that was the kind of thing that caused shorts and electrical fires.
Gentlemen, I think we should clear out now and give Kim a chance to rest before she goes on again.
Oh, of course. But, Kim, I wanted to make a date with you to come by the hospital tomorrow and work with some of the performers on their acts. I especially wanted you to take a look at one of the magic acts.
Jimmy, I can't.
Kim has some auditions to prepare. She's going to be very busy the next few days.
How much time do you need?
Oh, 30 minutes, an hour.
These auditions are very important. One of them's for several commercials against drug abuse.
Well, important, I agree, but honey, not to the exclusion of everything else. And I get the feeling that the committee really is counting on your help.
Absolutely.
Besides, I don't understand why you need more auditions. You're already doing a Broadway play, and we're planning to start a family.
I can't just sit around and wait to get pregnant. I want to work as much as I can before the family happens, and I think you should respect that.
And I do respect it, and I love your energy and your ambition, and I think we can probably spare Jimmy and Barry our domestic discussions. The point, I believe, was, will you be able to spare some time tomorrow for the committee?
If that's what you want, of course I can. Peace at home is very important for an artist, right?
Falcon Beach is heating up SoapNet. Don't miss all the hot bods, steamy sex, and sizzling drama in this resort town. Falcon Beach, today at noon and again Sunday at midnight on SoapNet.